Hello, good morning, my 10th graders. How are you today? God bless you all. Today is a very great day. You know why? Well, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Now, today, for different circumstances, I'm not going to be able to be present. Well, at least in a more live virtual way. However, you have this video to always remember me about. But in this case in particular, we're going to try to focus on a couple things that we have been able to develop previously and the things that we will be observing in the upcoming moments. But before I overload you with all of this information, first things first. Well, we're going to roll the intro. Here we go. Alright, I hope you like the intro. Worked on it a little bit. Now, hopefully you have all your materials ready. Your student book, your workbook, pencil, eraser, you know the basic elements. Now, you need to be working on this during this time and developing it as fast as you can because you have a very specific time frame to be able to do so. Now, before we get into a couple things, I want to show you immediately the following pages. Open up your student book and go immediately to page 16 just for a moment so we can remember it a little bit. Now, let's travel. Once you're there, you're going to see the following. If you need a little time, just pause the video and get there. Here we go. As you can see, this is the page that we're talking about, page 16 and page 17. Previously, as you can double check on other videos that are uploaded on the platform, we were able to develop all of these aspects. In case you haven't, I encourage you to complete it as soon as you can, for whatever reason. Now, I do want to aim at something very particular. Here I am, over here in the corner. Hello, can you see me? Yeah, there I am. Now, what exactly is this about? Previously, there was a task given to you guys in completing specifically some pages. However, I only was able to receive in an extra official form by chat the activity which someone already completed, however, was not able to upload it on time. Now, there has been an additional time provided so you can upload these activities. Take a picture and upload it in the homework section. It's available, and it's only going to be available for a brief time, so you better hurry. You are supposed to basically take a picture on page 16, which should have been completed. And like I said, you can double check on previous videos that these activities have been worked on. Page 17 as well, we were able to accomplish every single one of these activities, even the grammar practice as well, as you can see here. And also, we completed page 10 of the workbook. And just so you can check it out, which was basically this. All right. So you have a very short time frame and try to complete that as soon as possible for whatever reason, if you already done but you didn't have time to upload it, then please do so immediately. And let's go to the next part. There wouldn't be any need of pausing this video and following and discovering what else you're gonna be doing. So let's check it out. Let's go back. Okay, our next page officially would be none other than page 18. So we have our title. It happened to me. Let's check this out very quickly. The indications are quite simple to do. It says, read the blog post. Which word is missing from the title? Surprising, frustrating, or terrifying? So please, one of these would go specifically in this section. Just try to make a correct decision and include it. So, once you're done reading the blog, there you go. That's the whole blog. You see that? There you go. Simple. That's the first easy task. But wait, there's more. The next part, or your next task, would be read the blog post again if you don't remember. Put the pictures in the correct order. You would have to number each pictures from 1 to 6. Number 1 indicating the first thing that happened, and you would continue like that all the way to number 6. B. Well, in this one, we're going to do we're going to basically do a small pause on activity B, okay? So we're going to jump that and pass to the next section, shall we? So just remember to do something very important I always ask you to do. Please write today's date on a visible area and try to do that as quickly as possible. Pardon me. And again, this is not COVID, alright? Anyways, here we go. We're checking out this small skill that we're going to try to develop within you guys. Making a narrative interesting. In other words, trying to make stories fascinating, that intrigues you, that wants to keep you reading or writing, or perhaps even speaking. In this case, we're going to aim at writing. When writing a narrative, make the story more interesting by, here are some tips. You can highlight that. And if I may, that's what I'm going to do. A first tip, describe people, places, and events. Describe emotions, feelings, and include 1 or 2 comments about the events. This could be a little bit something more personal in your own aspect, in your own opinion. So these are 3 basic tips and recommendations to be able to create a narrative interesting. All right? Something to remember. Immediately, we have another activity. Let's go. Check it out. Read the skill box. Yes, we just did that. Match the underlined expressions. If you check the blog, there are underlined expressions. It says match the underlined phrases from 1 to 7. In the blog post, within 3 features of a narrative from A to C. From the phrases that are underlined, for example, Let's check the blog. Here's number 1. It says, small and cozy. Now, where could that go? Any immediate opinion? Let me bring this down a little bit. There we go. Where would it go? Describing people, places, or events. B, describe emotions and feelings. Or C, comment. Comments about the events. There, you would have to write the number. And that's what you would have to basically be doing with the rest. Okay? Simple. After that, let's go to number 4. Choose the correct words to complete the sentences. Please remember something very important. If you don't have enough space to write it neatly and properly, you can use your notebook. But if you use your notebook, always remember, write the title. The unit would be the first element, or the basic title, unit number, and you indicate the number, the title, and here, the page, which also is important, plus the number of the activity. And if there are several small activities, you would write A. And then, automatically, you would write number 1, your answer. Number 2, your answer. Number 3, your answer. And so on. But please remember that this also must contain the date. Alright? After you're done with that, there's something else. Let's see if we are able to do this. Okay. Which of these features, A through C, in exercise 3, does each sentence in 4A use? Read the sentence. If you don't remember exercise 3, here they are. Describing people, describing emotions, comments about events. So on this side, you would have to try to choose correctly if it's A, B, or C. Write it next to each one of the sentences. In other words, just to make it even clearer, you get your pencil and you would write the letter that you think is appropriate. Maybe it's C. Maybe this one is A. I'm just giving random answers. This is not the official answers, okay? So, that's what you would have to be able to be. That's what you are supposed to do, in other words. Alright? Once you're done with that, as you already know, you go directly to this section. Boom. Here we go. It says that... Sorry, my voice changes a little bit, you know that. Text builder, or time linkers, or connectors, in other words, also. We use time linkers, like we have a couple of them right here. Let me highlight them. You can do the same as well. Yeah, I'm going to change color. Let's go with yellow, the classic yellow. So, the classic, the time linkers, some of them are before, after, until, as soon as. Those are the ones that we are applying and using in this case. To make the order of two past actions clear, here are some examples. I'm just going to read quickly the first one. All right. Just before I left my house, boom, I got a text message. So this permits or gives us a chance to complement a little bit more or provide more details in the narrative that we're trying to do. Now, something essential. Look here. After, before, or in this case, after, before, and after. I know it's repetitive, I know. Go figure. We can use the verb highlight. I'm going to highlight this. This is important in my opinion. I don't know what you think. We can use a verb ing or, important, subject and verb. After, until, I'm going to highlight that for a moment. As soon as, we can also use subject and verb, people. Here's a quick example. As soon as I arrived, I went to bed. Now, something you're not supposed to be expressing or writing would be, as soon as arriving, I went to bed. That's a terrible expression. No, that's not acceptable. That, as you can see, it's already basically discarded. Okay, so be careful. Now, how is this so important? Well, basically because there is a task here, which is activity B, and you would have to complete the sentence with the correct time linker. You would have to circle, highlight, or underline the correct time linker. That would be basically it. And you try to connect it, do this, do that, bada bing, bada boom. Simple, a 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Yep. And let's go over here. After all of this is completed during the first and or second period, hopefully with the first period you're able to complete all of this. And in the second period, you would have to concentrate on working on this area. Yes, my dear students. It would be on page 11 of your workbook. Again, page 11 on your workbook. All right? And automatically, once you're done with this, please remember to write the date. And immediately take a picture. And upload it immediately to the platform. So, that would be basically the whole scenario of the class and the activities you're supposed to be able to do. So, until next class, I hope to see you soon. I wish you the best. God bless you. Be good. Be happy. Don't worry. It's Friday. Yay. Sayonara. Peace. Thank you for watching. God bless.